Hey everyone, I made this video to show you some examples of some paper pop-up prototypes. So let's get started. Alright, we started in class with some simple, straightforward cuts and folds. Okay, and remember I showed you if you fold the paper straight across where you've made some cuts, that pop-up's going to come straight out. But see, these are angled, so that means the pop-up's going to turn up or down. Right? See that a little bit there? And as you explore the paper and understand what it does, you're going to try to come up with some more interesting designs, maybe even something, some kind of imagery. So I'm going to show you some of the little delicate things that have been made. It's like some fine lines here, but start to play around shapes, start to even cut out negative shapes here. The pop out has a pop in. You got kind of a Star Wars theme. Now, this is not any different concept than making just that rectangle. It's still two cuts and one fold. Those lines just got more complex. And you can all draw, so play with those lines. Make them more interesting. And it makes great shadows too, doesn't it? When you have pop-ups in good light. Look at someone made a house here. A little cutout here, show the window, makes some more contrast on the card, emphasizing that positive and negative. Here's a turtle. Remember what I said about getting too close to either edge here? You lose a little bit of the stability. There's really not much spine left there. So since it's a prototype, then the student could position this or make it smaller, but see, learn something from making that too thin. Look at that sweet little umbrella. That's fun. We've got another heart, but using some negative cutouts. Okay. These are fun because they can kind of go either way, like stair steps, or they have kind of an architectural feel to them. Look, today's lesson is brought to you by the number 5. So this isn't cut in like a symmetric shape. On this design, it had to be flat and cut into with an X-Acto blade. This involves a little bit more planning, but you have a lot more possibilities when you can create something off-center or that isn't a symmetric shape like this one. Here's another one that's say cheese. It's pretty cool. And this appears to be floating a little bit by just adding a little tab there. And we have a bat. Okay. I want to make sure you see where these are connected to. Remember, your cutaway is going to come from the spine, not over here. But you are probably going to have at one point where you cut the whole thing out, and you don't mean to. You're like, there's no connection anymore. So you got to figure out where you want those little tabs so you don't cut the whole thing out. Oh, I thought this one was really cool. Yeah. Again, working with some of the negative space. So I want you guys to go nuts exploring possibilities with your designs. I'm going to show you some cards I made that aren't necessarily complex pop-ups, but I made simple pop-ups but decorated the cards just to have make them pretty efficiently to give out to people, but still have that element of surprise inside the card. So, peace and joy. You can tell these are holiday cards. And I used rubber stamps. I used some craft hobby paper and colored pencil, like over the rubber stamp, to add color and make them more interesting. And simple, really simple stuff, but they're fun to give up. And unlike the prototypes, you can see where I had to glue a piece on the back. And they're a little more durable, but they also then look complete on the outside. I don't end up with this cutout shape. Here's another one. Serious Guys in Silly Hats. This one, oh, Peekaboo. This one's based on the Titian painting Venus of Urbino, also known as the Reclining Venus. It's a painting almost 500 years old, so she's looking pretty good. Sassy. And I made some little ones that were fun. Scaled them down because these are kind of nice to stick in with a gift or slip into somebody's pocket. Like maybe they're having a hard week and you give them a little card like this. So that's it for now, folks, and I'm looking forward to seeing your prototypes next time we meet. Cheers!